Look at me. If you are running a small business right now, or if you are stepping into your golden years and launching that passion project or consulting firm you've dreamed about for decades, you have got to listen to me. Your money, your time, and your peace of mind are the three most valuable assets you have left to protect. And yet, I see so many of you making a massive, catastrophic mistake. You are staying up until 2 o'clock in the morning, hunched over a kitchen table, trying to calculate payroll taxes, tracking withholdings, and worrying yourself sick that one single mathematical error is going to bring the IRS knocking on your door. Why are you doing this to yourself? Is it because you are afraid of the cost of a payroll service? Is it because you think software is too complicated for you to learn? Or is it because you simply don't know who to trust? The question on the table today is simple, direct, and incredibly important for your financial future. Is OnPay good for small businesses? Let's talk about the raw truth of what you are up against. When you are operating a small business, especially later in life, you do not have a massive human resources department backing you up. It is just you, or maybe you and a handful of employees or independent contractors. Your biggest fear isn't just the hard work. Your biggest fear is messing up the government regulations. Payroll taxes are a minefield. Federal taxes, state taxes, local municipal taxes. If you miss a deadline, or if you miscalculate a single decimal point on employee's W-2 or a contractor's 1099, the penalties and interest will drain your business savings account faster than you can blink. You are terrified of losing control, and you are terrified of getting nickel and dimed by expensive corporate software companies that hide their real fees in the fine print. I know how you think. You look at these giant payroll processors and you see a maze of tiered pricing plans, setup fees, and extra charges just to file taxes in more than one state. You ask yourself, can I actually manage this online without a degree in computer science? Here is the bottom line on OnPay. It is not just good for a small business. For a vast majority of you, it is an absolute lifesaver. And I want you to understand exactly why, because I do not want you wasting another dime or another sleepless night. First, let's talk about the cost, because you know I care about every single dollar leaving your pocket. OnPay does something that almost no other premium payroll provider does in this day and age. They give you completely honest, transparent, flat-rate pricing. You pay a base fee of $49 a month, plus $6 per worker per month. That is it. There are no hidden fees. There is no bait and switch where they lure you in with a cheap price and then charge you extra to actually file your year-end tax documents. Do you know what most companies do? They charge you a fee every single time you run payroll. If you need to cut an off-cycle check for a bonus, or pay an independent contractor on a random Tuesday, they hit you with a penalty fee. OnPay gives you unlimited payroll runs. If you have employees working across state lines, maybe you have a remote worker living a few states over, other services force you to upgrade to their most expensive luxury tier just to handle multi-state tax filing. OnPay includes all 50 states in their base price. You can pay W-2 employees and 1099 contractors right from the exact same screen without paying a penny more in base fees. But here is the crown jewel, the one thing that should make you breathe a massive sigh of relief. OnPay stands behind their work with an error-free tax guarantee. They calculate the withholdings, they file the paperwork, and they remit the payments to the local, state, and federal governments. If they make a mistake on your payroll taxes, they will fix it, and they will pay any fines or interest accrued. They take the liability off your shoulders. That right there is what buys your peace of mind. Now, I hear some of you saying, Susie, I am not a tech wizard. I don't want to get stuck staring at a screen, unable to pay my people. This is where OnPay wins over the competition. Their interface is clean, attractive, and simple. It doesn't look like a cluttered spreadsheet from 1995. It is built for real people, not corporate accountants. When you sign up, you don't get trapped in a robotic, automated phone tree. They actually connect you with a real, live human onboarding consultant who helps you transition your data and set up your account for free. If you get stuck on a pay run, you can pick up the phone and call a trained payroll professional who will walk you through the process step by step. Is it flawless? No, nothing is perfect. If your business requires highly complex, native time tracking clocks built into the software, OnPay doesn't have that built in. You have to integrate it with an outside app like QuickBooks or Xero. And if you want advanced human resource tools, like automated tracking of company equipment by serial number or specialized compliance alerts, you have to pay for their HR add-on module. But for core, rock-solid, reliable payroll, it is spectacular. So what is your actionable takeaway today? Stop sacrificing your health, your retirement years, and your sanity trying to do this manually. Go to their website, take advantage of their 1-month free trial, and let their team handle the setup. Delegate the headache of tax compliance to a guaranteed service so you can focus on what actually matters, making your business thrive and enjoying the life you have worked so hard to build.